miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Kyle Wright, and he's coming off a big year, Siggy.
Yeah, and a huge key was health. I mean, to be able to take the ball as often as he did, have over 20 wins, you go into the offseason having gone to another level. And I think what happens is you come back the next year and you expect to pick up exactly where you left off.
The pitch. Kevin Newman leading things off and takes a strike. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And the 0-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Bounce to the right side. Albies over to first in time. Going up, one down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Now it's Nick Senzel.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's the strike. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And here is Tyler Stevenson. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. Good eye right there. That's in there. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Righty to the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
And the pitch is in for a strike. That is strike 2. Tapper back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And Votto is retired. And that's the 3rd out. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back at Truist Park. And towing the slab here, Nick Lodolo.
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Liner, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Nobody out, runner at first.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. In the air, out towards right center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. Next pitch way upstairs. That one missed. The pitch. And that's outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's ball 4.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Here's Austin Riley. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That's off the mark. 1-0.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And now the lefty. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that one is gone. Austin Riley goes deep. His 4th home run of the season. And a tag on 3. It's 4-0.
A changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And that one fouled off. Little low. He's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. In the dirt. Throw over to Votto. One gone, bottom half of the first.
The catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
He swings and fouls one off, and it's about controlling that stuff, right? I mean, he's got to harness all of that electric stuff and keep it at least somewhat in the strike zone.
Yeah, I'd say a guy like this sometimes needs to just simplify the repertoire. Instead of trying to throw 3 and 4 pitches, just stick with 2 pitches that are very effective. Perhaps you can keep the pitch count down, get yourself deeper into the ballgame.
Michael Harris, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
Many years ago we saw this pass.
All set for the start of the inning. And now, Jake Fraley.
Left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Right, back to work. And that's a strike.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
Left-hand batter waits. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted to pull up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Jonathan India at the plate, 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The wind of the pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 when they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
That misses the zone, and that's ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Will Myers now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. Bounced up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he beats it. He's safe.
Batting in, the designated hitter, TJ.
So a man aboard. And next is the designated hitter, TJ Friedel. There's a strike at the knees. Strike one. Two outs. Slapped foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Atlanta, and now Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The wide to kick the pitch. Way high. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Sam.
Now it's going to be Sam Hilliard. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one drifts inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Swing and a miss. And that is cut on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Singy, Acuna is one of the most talented players in the game. Rewind, he debuted in 2018. He was only 20 years old. Fraley makes the play, and it's out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-0.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to.
And welcome back. Here's the rookie third baseman, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
The pitch. And he takes a strike. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Kevin Newman, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a bouncer, and he picks it up in foul territory. Newman getting to start at shortstop, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Kicks and fires. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and he's out.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because guys just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
The pitch.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one finds the corner, and the count's full. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Just great bite to that slide, broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Senzel in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. In the air, right side. And Acuna able to make the grab.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
The pitch. Good eye right there. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Line drive. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here is Matt Olson. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
When you think about the best defensive first baseman of the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple gold gloves over there. And it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
Next offering upstairs.
1-0.
Going to count 1 and 2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Riley.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. That misses, and it's 1-0.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. In the air, left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. They lead 4-0. Welcome back. Now here is Tyler
The
Stevenson.
catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And a pitch. That's to third. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 so far. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a pitch. There's a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Right side. And foul ball. The next pitch misses. Full count now. And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Fraley now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. There's a strike. At the belt and fires.
Ball.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Otto at first, 1 gone. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Second base. India.
Jonathan India digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Bounce to the right. Throw on to Olsen. That's the 3rd out. Reds leave 1. They're down 4-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Hawaiian in the pitch. And ball 1.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And here it comes. That one lifted to left. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
So here's Murphy now. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball there. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Struck out swinging his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Arcia in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Harris, the runner at first with two gone. Slow roller up the middle. Slings to first, gets him easily, ends the inning. One left for Atlanta, but they're in front 4-0.
On the real, never let a hater pass me. Dog spin, I stack. Bow height, times 2 plus that.
We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Will Myers.
Number 4, Will Myers.
The wind of the pitch. And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here comes the pitch. Bounce to third. And it gets by him. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds, went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball one. No outs, runner on second. Next pitch inside, and now 2-0. Left field. Hilliard settles under it and makes catch. Runner tags up for third, and he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the flyout.
Number 7, Spencer Steer.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer reached on an infield single his first time. There's a strike.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike 2.
0-2.
One away with a runner at third. The punch out there. That's out number 2. So the lineup flips over. The batter now, Kevin Newman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers to the right side. Albies tosses to first, and that will end the inning. So one left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
The left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Lodolo back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The pitch. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Nick Lodolo will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Reds, Buck Farmer. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 46, Buck Farmer.
Man at first with one gone. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Acuna leads off first with one away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Got him. 2 down. And now Matt Olson up to hit. A strikeout and a walk.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And a big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joel Kuhnel loosening up for manager David Bell. And the right-hander deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back at Truist Park. And now the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
The wind of the pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Senzel goes 6'1", 205 pounds. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. Line to left. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler.
In now for the Reds,
Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson, 1 for 2. Slicing away, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Joey Votto, the next to hit for the Reds.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one ripped. That's back there. And gone! Joey Votto bops one out of here. His second of the year, and they inch closer. It's 4-3.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-2. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball, Austin Riley. Whips it across. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
The batter, second baseman,
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds.
Try to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
Ball one, no strikes. India, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. And he deals. And it's fouled away. Still only one out here in the inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses across the first, and that is that. Joey Votto goes deep for Cincy. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Austin Riley. Farmer back to work. And that's down and away.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
Swings through that one for strike one. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. On a line base hit.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 0-1. Ozuna, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Riley on at first, nobody out. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. And he walked him.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Now here is Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First and second here, no outs.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Michael Harris.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
And there's the ball. That's smacked on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. 2 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 4-3 game. Top of inning number 7, digging in, TJ Friedel. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Joe Jimenez into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. Ball 1 low. On a line out towards center. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And the righty deals. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And a 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for a strike 3.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
At the plate, Kevin Newman swings through that one. 0-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Next offering is outside. Newman tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Reds go down quietly. They still trail it here, 4-3.
7th inning stretch.
New pitcher on now, Joel Kuhnel. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 66, Joel Kuhnel.
Well, 1-run game. Now in for the Braves, Sam Hilliard, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
You tell me it was so good about being on you. Mama always told me to treat a woman like a queen.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's going to be Ozzie Albies. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Flips for 1 on Novato, and they turn it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Reds 3. Back here in Atlanta, ready to begin the 8th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. A.J. Minter comes on now. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
A.J. Minter.
And a pitch. That's in for a strike. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. And a pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The tying run at the plate. And now it's even up. And a pitch.
Oh, that's out.
To third. And it's just foul. That was close.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Got him swinging.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at-bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now the first baseman, Joey Votto. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Lucas Sims. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. The 4-5 due up for the home team. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and fires. And he dodges that fastball. Two now. In the air on the infield. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here is Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First offering misses the mark.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Smash to the left side. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, he's down.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna will hit next. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. And that's downstairs and outside. And that's in the dirt. Inside, just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. Ozuna, the lead runner at second. Murphy at first, 2 out of the inning. The next offering misses. And 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. Squirts away a little bit. Stevenson collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and 3. And welcome back. We go to the 9th. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Minter, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Raisel Iglesias.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. So let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Hawaii to kick the pitch. Flips the corner. Strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
India swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that 9th inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous inning streak did he wait till the 9th inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
Myers at the plate now. That's ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And here it comes. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Albies. Throw to first, but he beat it.
He's good.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
So they're down to their final out. And now, TJ Friedl.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
There's the strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Up the middle. No play. That's an infield single.
the third baseman, number 7, Spencer Steer.
First and second, 2 outs. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Trying to deliver as the hero.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
So the tying run at second. The other way, just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. The run comes in from second. It's 4-4, and that's a double.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boo. Top of the 9th, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the 9th.
Stepping in, Kevin Newman. And there's the strike. Tied at 4. And he pumps in a strike. Four in the 9th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Second and third, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line. Honey, I'll bring you with me if I know you have the time.
So they turn things over to the righty, Ian Jabot. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 79, Ian Jabot.
Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Alexis Diaz loosening up for manager David Bell. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Bounced out to short. Newman zips it to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So up next, Sam Hilliard.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's the strike. Yeah, there's the strike. Tied at 4. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you. It kind of makes you look silly.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Infield shifted to the pull side. And ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Ozzie Albies waiting for a turn at the plate. And a pitch. And a 4-pitch walk.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Next pitch is downstairs.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Pitch out, but no action. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Now a fly ball to right center. Senzel under it, and that's the inning. Braves strand 1. This game's all tied at 4. We're in extras here. Here's the center fielder, Nick Senzel. Nick Anderson in. This is his 5th appearance of the year. The pitch. There's a strike.
0-1 for count.
Anderson ready to work. And a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up. Albies makes the grab, 1 away. Tyler Stevenson now at the plate.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Just missed. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. To the right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Votto. 1 for 3.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Good eye right there. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And he deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. And now the count is even.
That's a really good take.
Got it by him for the K.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's Matt Olson.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Righty delivers. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
That can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Winning run stands at second. Here's a 1-2. And that one hit to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. And that is a big first out. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Right side. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Whoa, not in time, and they walk it off.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in. But he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
We do is take it to the ceiling when we set it off and open up the book and we'll be grinning in the centerfold. Oh, champ.